In this video, we're going to talk about Google Search Console. We're not going to focus on the many technical SEO-oriented tools that it has for alerts and for measurement of your technical SEO. We're instead going to focus on the traffic or clicks component of Google Search Console. And specifically, we're going to dive into how you can use it to understand the intent of the traffic that came to your website. So let's get started. How do I differentiate between informational and transactional traffic to my website? That's the question on everyone's mind when they're trying to measure SEO in context. And Google Search Console is the answer. First, let's recap what informational versus transactional even means. An informational keyword could be something like F-150 towing capacity. It signals that the person wants to know something, and it might be something related to your product, but it's not necessarily indicative that they want to transact, they want to buy or service in the near future. Conversely, Ford dealer or F-150 for sale would be a transactional keyword on the exact same type of subject matter, but signaling that that person wants to do business with you and soon. Google Search Console allows us to see the query or the keyword that a person searched when they entered your website. And that's critically important to understanding, did we increase visibility on transactional keywords, or was it informational keywords? To start, you want to navigate to the search results section of Google Search Console. This is where you can see clicks, which are actual clicks to your website, impressions, that's your visibility in search, click-through rate, which is the ratio between them, and average position, which is the average ranking that somebody experienced your website in search. You can also see the query that the person searched to see you or click to you, the page that was exposed, and more. Still with me? Let's dive in a little deeper. So how does Google Search Console help us with this? Well, Google Search Console, remember, measures everything that happens in organic search right up until the person enters your website. Like I said, the impression, they saw you. A click, they clicked on a link to your website. As soon as they click, now Google Analytics takes over, and you're looking at a session or a user in Google Analytics. And conveniently, clicks in Google Search Console match up directly to users in Google Analytics. If you have 100 clicks in Google Search Console, for that same window of time, you will have 100 users in Google Analytics within a very small margin of error. So we're focusing on clicks, and specifically the queries or keywords, one and the same, that the person searched when they then performed the click. This is how we connect the dots. When you see your 100 users in Google Analytics and you want to know, what did those 100 people, what did those 100 users search to get to my website? We just go look in Google Search Console, look at the queries, and we answer that question. So if out of, let's say, 100 clicks to your website for a given time frame, 99 of them were on F-150 towing capacity and one of them was on F-150 for sale, we would have a lot of informational traffic and not a whole lot of transactional traffic. On the other hand, if 10 of those clicks was from F-150 towing capacity and 50 of them were on Ford dealer and 40 of them were on F-150 for sale, well, then we have a lot of transactional traffic coming to our website, and we know that those 100 users in Google Analytics are mostly transactional in nature. That helps us measure accurately to understand what impact did our SEO have. So to recap, you can use Google Search Console to understand clicks to your website, which are synonymous with users in Google Analytics. And more specifically, you can use it to understand what the search query or keyword was that drove that traffic to your website. This allows you to identify informational versus transactional traffic and vet whether your SEO is having the intended effect. In upcoming episodes, we're going to dive deeper into Google Search Console and explore how you can use it to identify branded search traffic, that's people searching for your store name, or to identify SEM cannibalization and where your SEO and SEM are overlapping, sometimes to wasteful effect. Follow along as we dive deeper into Google Search Console and beyond. See you then.